What's up, everybody? It's your man JFILT from howtomakeverysickbeats.com. If this is your first time, welcome. And welcome to edition number 2 of Unsung Producers. So let's get into it. Just out of curiosity, where are you watching this video? What are you watching this video on right now? Your cell phone, at home, in the kitchen? Where you at? I'm curious. Anyway, let's get right into this. Today we're talking about, as you can see, Danjahandz. If you don't know who Danjahandz is, if you ever heard of a guy named Timbaland, you've heard Danjahandz. It's a good chance you've heard Danjahandz if you've heard Timbaland. Danjahandz is a musician and another one of those cats, and he actually does have a name for himself, but some of you may not know who he is. And just in case you don't know, this cat has worked with Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, T.I., Madonna, Diddy, Diddy. So, that's just a few. He's worked with a ton of people. Anyway, I want y'all to listen to this beat that he actually worked with Timbaland. Now, speaking of Timbaland, check this out. G-Unit. All right, anyway, in this beat you have 2 chords. All right, so and this proves to you that you do not have to think too hard when you're making beats. Okay, this is 2 simple minor chords. That's all it is. So here's the tip. Whatever your first minor chord is, you're going to take the top note of it. In this case, we're in E flat. That's an E flat minor. E flat minor. Now the top note is this B flat, right? And your bass is going to be E flat down here. Okay? So the first move is, what you're going to do is, you're going to move it up. Matter of fact, let me play along with it real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so did y'all see what I did? Just in case you didn't, let me break it down. So all I'm doing is I'm taking 2 minor chords. It's very, very easy, guys. Right? This is an E flat minor. Now, the bass is also E flat. E flat down here. See that? So with my left hand, I'm going over 2 notes to the right, or some people call it a whole step. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. So you're going to skip 1 note and go to the next note. Second chord is... Now, how did I get to that second chord? Here's another trick you can think about. Let's go back to the first chord. The top note of that first chord is this, right? So all you're going to do is, for the second chord, use that same top note all the way down here, which is the same note. It's a B flat. See what I did there? So first chord. So I'm still staying on that top note. But for the bass, for the second chord, I'm going all the way down here, which is the same note. And it also becomes a B flat minor. So whatever note this is, you change it into a minor chord. And to be technical, it's going to be a B flat minor second inversion. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, check out my free piano course, and it explains all this stuff. So that's the tip, right? Now, this is the language. This is the vocabulary for you, because we're not going to do a carbon copy of this. We're going to do something different, okay? But we're using the vocabulary, guys. So let me let you hear something that I'm working on right now. I'm in a whole new key now. Whole new key. Okay, so Guess what I did, guys? That same concept. I used the same vocabulary. So in this case, I'm in F. So if I'm gonna test you guys. You tell me, where does my bass go? I'm on the first chord. My left hand is on this F, so I'm gonna walk up to the G, or a whole step. And actually, what I did was, instead of just going right here, I walked up to it. So I did. That's what I did. Okay, and the second chord is, what's my top note? C. So I have to change that into a minor chord, right? So it will be C minor second inversion, which will be this. And where does my bass go? It's the same note, right? C. So that's all I did. Right? I held down the chord, and then I walked up. It sounds like a totally different song, but I used the vocabulary from the inspiration of the other beat. Does that make sense? That's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah, you know. So once again, get the vocabulary that you need. And then once you have the vocabulary, you can apply it to your beats in your own way. Be creative. Do whatever you want to do. Peace and positive energy. So if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. More videos to come. Check out all the links down below this video. Be sure to check out the website, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.